We go live on YouTube every night at 8 o'clock. So everybody come on in and join us, and you can watch the replay on YouTube or Facebook once we are done with the live. So come on in, everybody, and join our chat. We talk about whatever comes up in the comments, y'all. We never know. We don't have an agenda. We never know what's going to come up. We just start talking about something. A lot of times we talk about the old times, things that baby boomers can relate to, because a lot of us on here are baby boomers. Let's see, we like to say hello to everybody when we first get on, see who all is on tonight. There's Joyce Frank. Joyce, we missed you last night. I didn't know if you fell asleep or what. We like to tease with Joyce, so sometimes she falls asleep and misses the chat. And I just realized is this, I might have to turn this shirt around, y'all. You know, sometimes I got to do that once we get on live because of the writing on the t-shirts. All right. Is that better? The way I see the comments, they're right on the t-shirt. I don't know if y'all see them like that or not, but I hope that is better. Thank you, Joyce, for the gift. Somebody's talking about the train wreck today in Catlett. Did I hear about it? Yes. Tony and I was out and about, and Brooke called us, and she had stopped by our house because she was around here for a doctor appointment or something. And she didn't know, but we was down in her neck of the woods, and she was up here in our neck of the woods. So anyhow, she left our house and going down the road, there's a the railroad track right here by my house. Well, there's an Amtrak going from Culpeper to Manassas today. And a few spots, there is a crossing, and it's called a private crossing. It just goes back to like one person's farm. So they don't have the arms that go up or anything like that. But what they have is a stop sign. You're supposed to stop, look both ways and see if a train's coming, and then proceed across the track. It's not that difficult. Well, today, a veterinarian, I think, and her assistant or something, I guess they did not stop because they started to cross and the Amtrak was right there and plowed into them. Now, Brooke was right there when it happened. She seen a puff of smoke and looked over there, and the two cars in front of her quick got off the road and jumped out, and they were running toward the tracks. She pulled over, I think, ran over there also, and was talking to the women. There was two women in there. They was able to get out of the truck without getting hurt, y'all. They climbed out of that truck. The truck flew apart in three pieces. Luckily, it was a big F-450, so it's a big, heavy-duty truck. But the cab come off, the whole chassis come off, and the bed flew off. And the cab where they were at was smashed to smithereens and upside down, but they was able to climb out, and Brooke said it looked like one of them hurt their jaw because their jaw was swelled up, but she didn't see nothing else really wrong with them. But that happened right here, and so Brooke called us. She was tied up a couple hours in that, and called us and said that she was right there when it happened. And that was the same train track, the same exact spot where, I don't know if it's been 30 years ago or something, the local fire department and 5 firemen was crossing that same spot. I guess they didn't stop, and the train plowed into the fire truck and killed 2 of the firemen. And so they were all talking about that on the news today up here. So Catlett, it's kind of between Catlett and Calverton, and I don't know exactly what the address is of that, but yeah, today there was 122 people on the train. None of them got hurt. I think it was minor damage to when that train hits you that fast. I think they make them train engines. They must be made out of something in case this happens. They must be made out of steel or something. But so luckily, They are okay as far as I know. They were taking them to the hospital, but Brooke was right there with the two women and trying to just make them sit down and stay calm until the paramedics got there. So, so she had an exciting day today. But she didn't know what had happened. I thought she was going to tell me an airplane, because there's an airport out, a small airport. I thought she was going to say maybe an airplane landed when she seen this puff of smoke. So I don't know what they will end up finally doing about that crossing. When, like I said, it's called a private crossing. I think it only goes back to one farm. So I do not know why people don't stop if they were just talking and not familiar with the area and just think you can go up and over these tracks. It's only one set of tracks. So, I mean, the train had to be very close to hit you. I mean, and it's not like it's coming around a curve or nothing. It's a long straight stretch. So I don't know, maybe some trees are there or something. I don't know what in the heck. Let's see, Gina said my bank got robbed here in Franklin, Louisiana last week. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we had Jace out this afternoon in the driveway a little bit. Tony took him out there. He didn't even have any shoes on, but he don't care. He will go up and down that driveway. He'll walk on gravel. He doesn't even care, y'all. He's gonna be a country crane. I don't know how they did not see the train. I've never really crossed that crossing there, so I don't know. It's kind of up a hill, but I mean it's wide open, and the horn of the train has to blow 4 times when it's approaching the crossing. That's what it does down here. I don't know if they didn't, I don't know. I don't know if they'll eventually interview them or what, But yeah, I don't know what yeah. Amy said, did somebody get hit by a train? A train ran into a big pickup truck today, but the people was okay. But they were out there all day. When we came back about 3 hours later or something, and there was paramedics and rescue squad and the police and the Amtrak. They have to call in the Amtrak police and all that. Let's see, has anybody heard from D. Loudermilk? I don't know if I have or not. Oh no, Becky said my son-in-law's mother was killed by a train when he was only 2 years old. Oh no. I think it happens more so than we know. And Tony's mom and Aunt Alice, they are on an Amtrak right now coming home from Florida. They were in Florida, so y'all pray for them, have a safe trip. They'll get on the train tonight at 6 o'clock, I think, and they'll just travel all night long and get here in the morning. So, yeah, it is rare to be hit by a train and survive. I mean, can you imagine? You see all them things on the phone and stuff. The Amtrak, we saw it stopped way down the track. It runs right along Route 28 that we were on today, and so we seen it way down the track. And of course they would have to fix it. And then we heard a train a little while ago, so I guess they opened the track back up. Let's see. Arnitas Brooks said, watch Granny today going to bed with her baby. I haven't got a chance to watch that one. I try to catch up to see which one is posting each day. So if y'all ask me about it, I'll know which one posts. Joyce sent a gift. Thank you, Joyce. Yeah, I have never really ridden Amtrak. I've always wanted to, but I've never seen it. I think it's probably 2 to 3 miles down the road from our house to where that train wrecked at today. Or they say the train hit the truck, but the truck was on the tracks, I think the truck hit the train. I mean, the truck shouldn't even have been there, but they always blame it on the train. Let's see, a lot of y'all are watching the videos of my mom. They're all on YouTube, posting one a day, and sometimes they're shorts, you know, instead of videos, they're shorts. So sometimes they'll be listed under that there. So, so yeah, Tony's mom's been away for a couple weeks. Her and her sister, Tony's aunt, went to Florida for a couple weeks. Once she retired and went to Florida for a couple weeks, and they're coming back on the train. Do they have gates on truck? I don't know what that means, Margaret. Do they have gates on the truck? Let's see. Robin Smith, thank you for the gift. Oh, on the tracks. No, this crossing is what they call a private crossing. It only goes up and over to one farm, and that's called a private crossing, and they do not provide arms. I don't know why they don't just put them arms everywhere, but I guess it's a lot to maintain because it's a big one down here, these arms down here. And sometimes our arms down here on this one don't work, and they'll be down, but there's no train coming, and it scares me to death to have to cut through them things, you know. But I sit there a long time to make sure no train's coming, and then I floored across there. Yeah, Tony went down to see her daughter, and Aunt Alice has a daughter down there, and they live about a mile apart. They're cousins, and not well, maybe a couple miles apart, but they live real close to each other. Is that a bracelet you're wearing? This is a hair tie. I keep one of these on my arms just about all the time because when I walk down to the chickens, I tie my hair up in a little ponytail because it's so hot out there today. So let's see. Who else rode a train? Trisha Cooper said, I've ridden the auto train from Lorton to Sanford. It was nice. You need to take your own pillow with you. Trisha, that's where they were riding. They were riding from Sanford up here to Lorton. It's an auto train, and I don't think it stops anywhere in between. You get on there in Sanford, Florida, which is outside of Orlando, and it doesn't stop till it hits Lorton up here. And then I guess you can change trains and go somewhere else, but that's the route it takes. I have never been on a train ride. I always wanted to go like cross country, you know, go all the way out. And well, I've rode to Tweetsy. Talitha said I've ridden like little trains here and there, you know, scenic trains and all that, but never the Amtrak like on a trip. But I always wanted to do that. I would like to have like a little sleeper car though and go cross country and just look out and look at all the stuff. Mary Lyon said she went from Boston to New York. Let me see if somebody's asking about D Loudermilk. Let me see if I can see if D's been on here any. While we're talking about it, y'all just keep on talking amongst yourself here, and let's see if I can see if she's been on any. My Wi-Fi, I don't know if it's the signal. I can't look up anything. Ooh, there's a deer right here, y'all. Right here. Hang on. I just looked out the window to see if my Wi-Fi, see if it was cloudy. Okay, y'all see that deer right there in the yard? If I move this blind, it'll probably run. Y'all see that deer right there walking around? Let's see if I can just sit back here and zoom. See it? Look at that. That's right outside this bedroom window where I'm looking. That's a big one, y'all. Oh, there's a baby on the other side. See the little baby? It's funny because they can hear me in the house. Into another bedroom in CeeLo. Y'all hang on, I think it's got a baby out there too. Let's go in here and see if we can see it. I'm gonna whisper because if I'm talking in the house, that deer can hear me. Let me see if I can see from this bedroom. Oh, there's the little baby. Let's go over here and see if I can get out this window. Kind of got to look through the blinds, but the mama and the baby. Oh, there's the baby. Oh, the baby's right outside my window. The baby's playing around. The mama's looking around. Look at that baby running all the way around. Now, I would raise these blinds up, but let me see if I can get up here where there's no screen. Oops. There's a mama. Look at that little baby. Oh, there's one in the field there too. And that little baby is frolicking. Oh, there's one coming out of the wood. Oh, they're everywhere over there. All right, y'all, we're going to walk into this other bedroom. Hang tight, hang tight. This is exciting. I love to look at the deer in the field. I don't know if y'all do or not. Oh, these blinds are closed in this room. Let's see if I can. He spotted me. That deer's looking at me. Y'all see that? Just keep on eating, little deer. If I open these blinds, there's that little baby just running everywhere. Okay, that mama's gonna go on. Look at that little baby. Look at, y'all see that baby? Look like a chihuahua running around out there. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I can see 5 right there. Look how many. 1. How many is there, y'all? They are all just frolicking out there. They're all over that field. I'm going to try to raise this blind up, but I know the minute I do, they will run. All right. They ain't paying no attention to me. Oh, no, they're all looking at me. Yeah, I think I seen 5 too. There's 1, 2, 3. They're looking at me like, what's she doing? This is about the time when they come out of this woods over here and they cross that field. That deer's still looking, all 3 of them staring at me. If I make a sudden move, they will be gone. But that little tiny one, there might be 2 little ones right there. The mama's looking like, I don't know what she's doing in that window, but if she moves, how y'all like that picture right there? There's 2 babies. Y'all see them? There's 2 babies right there. Let's see where she's going to go, because she don't normally go back to the field. Oh, she's peeking around the tree right there. And 2 fawns. Look at them little fawns was having a good time out there. And Mama's still looking at me. I got her zoomed in. Y'all hear the train coming? All right, now she's thinking, well, I guess nothing happened. See what she's doing over there now. Well, that's exciting. She's going down to the woods now. It's a mama and two babies. The others went somewhere else. I don't know where they went. All right, well, hang on. Let me get back in here, y'all. That was exciting. It ain't every day you get to see the little babies up there. I'm looking out this front window. Sometimes oh yeah, I can see them out the front window too. They're all in that field. Can you see the brown over there? There's two of them that crossed over. If I can hold this camera still. See him walking right there? Uh-oh, there goes one across the field. It went back the other way. Oh, well, that was exciting, y'all. That was a free show tonight. I love looking out here and seeing these deer, unless they're in the garden or something, but sometimes I'm just sitting in one of these rooms and you can look out and the deer are just frolicking around. Uh-oh, I got to try to climb back up on this bed. Hang on. All right. Who's still with me? I'm sorry about that, y'all. I just get excited when I see them. And little babies frolicking around like that, I don't see that a whole lot. All right, so, man, I don't know. We were talking about riding on a train. Next thing we know, we're talking about deer. Oh, I never could get a hold of, let me see. I was trying to search Dee's name on these, I can't get it to come up. I don't know what's been going on lately. I've been trying to bring up comments, because I can search comments, and I haven't been able to get my comments come up for a couple of days, so I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I can, let me see if I see. Yeah, it's not bringing up Dee's name. We'll have to check on that. If she happens to see this, she can message one of us and let us know if she's all right. All right, Roxanne sent a flower. Thank you, Roxanne. All right, let's, I didn't see anything about Dee on here, so we'll have to follow up with that. All right, let's do the devotion tonight. It is Tuesday night. John chapter 11, it's called a prayer of desperation. Jesus said to her, "Your brother will rise again." Y'all know that's probably going to be talking about Lazarus. Let's see what it is here. In 2011, Carrie Packard and her daughter were packing boxes for a move to a new home. Suddenly, Carrie collapsed and her heart stopped. Doctors revived Carrie, but her condition worsened throughout the night. Her husband, Craig, was told to call family to say final goodbyes. They prayed what Craig called a prayer of desperation. How often have we prayed a prayer of desperation in a crisis? Mary and Martha did. They sent a desperate message to Jesus. Their brother Lazarus, the one you love, was gravely ill. When Christ finally arrived, Lazarus had been dead for 4 days. Martha, in anguish, said to Jesus, "If you had been here, my brother would not have died." She knew Christ could heal sick people, but could not imagine his power to overcome death. Jesus, of course, raised Lazarus, a foreshadowing of his own resurrection weeks later. Carrie had officially flatlined, yet miraculously God brought her back to life. In the stories of both Carrie and Lazarus, it's easy to miss the point. God has purposes that we don't know. He neither heals everyone nor brings all dead people back to life, but he gives us a transcending assurance. I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live even though they die. As believers, whatever happens, we know we'll be with Jesus. Maybe that makes our desperate prayers a little less desperate. All right. What desperate experiences have you had, and how have you prayed them through? Father God, please help me see the bigger picture of your purpose. All right. That's a good one tonight. All right. We were talking about where we rode trains from. I want to go on a train trip. Did I go to the chickens today? Yes, but I've been having trouble with my internet. I will post it when I get off of here. I don't know what's going on that it won't post, but I will try to post that one when I get off of here. I did do a chicken video today. Just one video of chickens and the guineas. Chickens, eggs, and the guineas. All right, we'll see if that one will post while I'm talking here. All the guineas are doing good right now. Let's see, I want to do the cross-country train. I would love to do the cross-country, but you need a sleeper so you can get up in there and have your own quiet little thing, you know, not sit out there on a... Sleepers are expensive is what I've heard, but... Let's see, Sandra Krob went from North Carolina to Miami by herself at 13. Oh, wow. That's something. Eunice said they're having storms in Southwest Virginia. We had a big one here a little while ago. It did cool everything off. The chickens we got, they weren't slacking too much today. There's a little better today. Are you going to do the Singing at Sea this year? It will be next January, and I may be on it. We'll see. Oh, Jean Gray said, my nephew and his wife took a year off to work and travel around the world. Oh, wow. I would love that. I love travel. I love going seeing. I like photography. I used to take a lot of pictures, but now I just take videos. Let's see. Star said earlier she rode a train from Rome to Venice, Italy. It was beautiful. Oh, I bet that would be wonderful too. That would be nice. I've never been anywhere sightseeing like, you know, Europe, any place like that. I've only been over there. I went to Israel. And actually, I videoed a lot when I went to Israel, but that was before I had my page. I need to find my Israel videos. Y'all would probably enjoy seeing all the Israel stuff that I saw. That was neat way before that. And then I went to Africa, and that's really the only 2 trips over the big ocean that I've went. So I went to Israel in 2018. Oh, Bonnie said she lived in Athens, Greece after college. Oh, I always wanted to go to Greece, to Santorini. I've seen pictures of that. I always want to go there and see that. Anna said, I rode a train, Tweetsie Railroad. I think we've all been on the Tweetsie Railroad. I did not stop at the new Buc-ee's. I did not pass the new Buc-ee's. So I don't know exactly if it's in, where's the new Buc-ee's at? I think it's near Harrisonburg. I didn't come up that far. My sister, I got off at a different exit and went up by her house. Tammy said her son was in the Marines. He got to see the Jordan River. I got to be baptized in the Jordan River, y'all. And that thing is a muddy little river, too. It was muddy and murky. But, hey, I was getting in there and getting baptized in the Jordan River. Yeah, I didn't go all the way up to Harrisonburg. That's why I didn't see it. All right, well, it's almost 8:30, so I'm going to jump off here. I think I'm going to work in my office tonight. I got to get some stuff straightened out in there, and I got to work on some cookbooks. I still got some signed tugboat cookbooks, I think, if anybody wants to sign one from my sister Tugboat. And I still got a few birdhouses. I only got 2 large and 4 medium left. That's all I got right now. So if anybody wants a birdhouse, reach out to me. I got a few I'd love to get rid of. All right, give a thumbs up before you get off of here. Double tap on the screen. Give a thumbs up if you can. It's not hard and it's free. All right, y'all all have a good night. Hey, Diane. She's on here tonight. Linda's on here. I think we do have Jace tomorrow. I was reading Joyce's name. I think we do have Jace tomorrow. So we'll see you then. All right. Good night, everybody. Everybody say good night. Everybody says I get off here so fast nobody gets time to say good night. So everybody be sure and say good night. All right, y'all. We will talk to y'all tomorrow.